Live from the Plymouth Canton Educational Park.
You're listening to Newsfile at 5:30 on 88.1 The Park.
I'm Akshaya Priya, and in tonight's news, a Penn Theater panel discussion will focus on issues facing libraries, and the Village Arts Factory needs help to bounce back from flood damage.
Now, for the latest news that matters in your community.
The importance of local libraries will be the focus when the Friends of the Canton and Plymouth Libraries present Liberty and Literacy, a community Q&A. The discussion features 6 panelists who will speak about concerns facing local libraries. Topics include the First Amendment, censorship, the book selection process, and the importance of representation on library shelves. The audience will have an opportunity to offer questions for the panelists. Board member of the Friends of the Plymouth District Library, Ellen Elliott, says it is essential for the community to be able to know and understand their rights.
That people learn about what their rights are, to be able to question different types of books, and also, just so both sides of the issue are presented. And I think that's really important that we present for people to understand what the issues are and what their opportunities are to be able to react to those issues.
Liberty and Literacy will take place on September 19th at 7 p.m. in the Penn Theater. Anyone is welcome to attend. More information is at plymouthlibrary.org.
The Village Arts Factory is looking for your help as they rebuild following August storms that brought tornadoes and flooding to Canton and Plymouth. The staff and volunteers are beginning the restoration process for the Arts Center located in Canton's Cherry Hill Village. They have completed the first phase of restoration, which ensured that the building was structurally safe, and they have launched a fundraising campaign on GoFundMe in efforts to raise $40,000. Canton Community Program Director Kevin Ryan says that even if you aren't able to donate money, there are other ways to help.
Please share the fundraiser widely with friends, family, and colleagues. Every person is connected to their own individual social circles, and there may be generous givers out there who might be able to assist us financially.
More information about the restoration project and fundraiser is at villageartsfactory.com.
Countdown to a UAW strike tops our look at world and national news tonight. The United Auto Workers Union is prepared to strike against Detroit's Big Three automakers. On Wednesday, Union President Shawn Fain ruled out any extension of the existing contracts with GM, Ford, and Stellantis after they expire tonight. He noted that September 14th is a deadline, not a reference point. A judge is rejecting a request from prosecutors to try former President Trump and 18 co-defendants together in the Georgia election interference case. The Georgia judge severed the cases of attorneys Kenneth Chesbrough and Sidney Powell from the others today. Trump and the remaining defendants will be tried at a later date. Hurricane Lee is expected to reach the New England coast by Friday. The National Hurricane Center says Lee will likely still be a large and dangerous cyclone when it reaches southeastern New England late tomorrow night and will then move over Maine and Atlantic Canada during the weekend. Hurricane and tropical storm warnings have been posted along the New England and Canadian coasts, and southeastern Massachusetts is under a storm surge watch. President Biden will give a speech today about the effects of a possible government shutdown. White House aides say Biden will talk about the impact of federal budget cuts with less than 3 weeks before government funding runs out. Some House Republicans are demanding a spending cut of about $120 billion before approving the budget. An all-electric flying car will be able to be seen at the North American International Auto Show. It is from a startup company called LF Aeronautics, and the company received its airworthiness certificate in July from the FAA. The car can drive on normal roads and then can go vertical to fly the driver and a passenger to their destination. Aleph is expecting the first production cars to be delivered in 2025. For Newsfile at 5:30, I'm Akshaya Priya Sarvanan. Your look at campus news is next. PCEP students can get an early start on a career in media. Audition for the staff of 88.1 The Park, one of the top high school radio stations in the country. You can do sports play-by-play or work behind the microphone as a DJ. There are also opportunities for students to work behind the scenes on the station's promotion staff, and you'll get to try your hand at news writing and reporting. An online audition application is available at 881thepark.com. Applications are due by Friday, September 29th. You can also learn more about the station at a pre-audition Zoom meeting on Wednesday, September 20th at 7 p.m. This message is brought to you by 88.1 The Park, Plymouth and Canton's hit music.
Your place for Plymouth Canton Community Schools updates.
It's campus news.
P-CCS TV is the new home for the district's digital content, offering expanded information and entertainment that's better than ever. Subscribing to P-CCS TV via YouTube will give viewers new ways to interact with the school district with an inside look at the innovative learning going on in classrooms, go behind the scenes with award-winning extracurricular offerings, and catch live-stream sports, concerts, and performances, and reporting from on-site events across the P-CCS community. To subscribe for free, visit P-CCS TV on YouTube. The Plymouth Canton Community Schools family is mourning the loss of longtime West Middle School teacher and tennis coach for Plymouth and Salem High Schools, Bill Nelson, who passed away September 8th. The community is invited to a memorial service to celebrate Bill's life, which will be held in the Salem cafeteria on Saturday, September 16th from 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. The Plymouth High School soccer team will host their annual Pink Out fundraiser on Tuesday, September 19th, as the Wildcats take on the Salem Rocks. The game will support Rosemary Lutz, who lives in our community and is battling breast cancer and several medical complications. For Campus News, I'm Jack. Your look at sports is next.
The Sergei Fedorov Foundation invites you to enjoy an evening of hockey for a good cause when they present Hockey, Hearts, and Heroes, a fundraiser for Living and Learning Enrichment Center. The Detroit Red Wings alumni will take to the ice to play a team of veterans, frontline workers, and first responders, and proceeds from the game will support Living and Learning Enrichment Center's mission of enhancing the lives of people with disabilities. Hockey Hearts and Heroes will take place Sunday, November 12th at 1:30 p.m. at USA Hockey Arena in Plymouth. The game will include an auction of collectibles and other special items, and an opportunity to be a hero and make a difference in the lives of people in our community. Tickets and more information about Hockey Hearts and Heroes is available by visiting usahockeyarena.com/HHH.
Football, baseball, basketball, hockey.
It's time for Newsfile at 5:30 Sports.
Tigers have lost the first two games of their three-game set against the Cincinnati Reds. Detroit fell to Cincinnati 4-3 at Comerica Park yesterday. Eduardo Rodriguez was charged with his 8th loss after surrendering 4 runs on 4 hits and 5 walks in 5 1/3 innings. Spencer Torkelson hit his 28th home run of the season in the losing effort. Tigers are in 3rd place in the AL Central at 66 and 79. Detroit will try to avoid the sweep with Reese Olson taking the mound against the Reds today. The Lions had 3 players miss the first practice of Week 2 yesterday. Offensive tackle Taylor Decker and defensive back Emmanuel Mosley were both out with injuries, while defensive back Khalil Dorsey is dealing with an illness. Center Frank Ragnow was a full participant as he recovers from a toe injury. The Lions host the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday. The NHL season is getting closer. The Red Wings host the annual Traverse City Prospect Tournament at Centra Ice Arena this weekend. The tournament starts today and goes until Sunday. The Red Wings prospects will play games against prospects from Dallas, Toronto, and Columbus. Detroit's first games against the Stars at 6:30 p.m. tonight. Second-ranked Michigan continues to gear up for its clash with Bowling Green on Saturday in Ann Arbor. The Wolverines are 2-0 to begin the season following blowout wins against East Carolina and UNLV. Michigan State is home this weekend. The Spartans will take on the 8th-ranked Washington Huskies Saturday at 5 p.m. In other college football action this Saturday, Central Michigan visits 11th-ranked Notre Dame, Eastern Michigan hosts UMass, and Western Michigan travels to face 24th-ranked Iowa. For Newsfile at 5:30, I'm Brody Klein. Your look at traffic and weather is next.
From M14 to I-94. Your look at traffic starts now.
The Ann Arbor Road ramp to I-275 northbound is closed due to construction. The I-275 off-ramp is closed at M14 and I-96. Speeds are slow on north and southbound I-275 in Plymouth and Canton due to construction and heavy traffic. That's all for traffic, and your look at weather is next.
88.1 The Park with your local weather forecast.
Look for clear skies with an overnight low of 51. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high of 70. Currently in Plymouth Canton, it's 68 under partly cloudy skies. On your source for the best local news, 88.1 The Park. For Jack and Brody, I'm Akshaya Priya. Stick around, Backstage Pass with Cheyan is next, followed by Back to the 80s at 6.